Hello all of you boys out there, it is Kanelia here and welcome back to another episode on the Waystone server. So this is the 11th one, and in our last little episode we made this little factory. Well, just the shelf, we made the creeper farm and the sugarcane thing. Wait, didn't we do the sugarcane thing? It has been a long time, okay, so don't judge me, and yeah, so you are very welcome back to the Waystone server, and for today's episode I thought we were going to do a thing. Yeah, or multiple things rather. I have a lot of projects that I want to get started on, like small projects, just like nonsense projects really, and I kind of want to have a little bit more time until Saturday to make a larger project happen. But yeah, today I want to make a little bit of terrain around this because, to be honest, this looks kind of boring. I also want to test out a little suggestion from a viewer. I think it was Blue Blaze Gaming who told me to put some hardened clay, I think, in the walls of the factory, so it kind of mixes up the pattern of the bricks. I also want to get started on the nether tunnel, like not designing anything, but just digging a little bit, and maybe we'll have a little secret project or two up our sleeves or something. Well, we don't really have sleeves, but you get the point. And by the way, guys, how do you like my voice now? I think I understand a little bit more about the replugs thing now. Thank you, Nargal, for helping me out with that. It's very much appreciated. So I hope it sounds better. I think it sounds better. I have no idea what I did last episode, and I apologize for that weird noise thing. But for all of the projects that I have planned for today, I want to start with a little terrain around this little factory. So I need to get some blocks, and let me do that, and we will start to terraform this little thing. Yeah. What do you mean my appointment is cancelled? I booked this like 3 weeks ahead. Oh well. Welcome back, guys. I have gathered a couple of things that I think we will need, so I want to start with saying that this cat is really rude. I want to name him something rude. I don't know, Rudolph, maybe? Like, rude, spelled like with an E on the end, rude, Olf. I don't know. I have a lot of cats here, and I actually have a little ambition for this season. I want to, before this season ends, have a small little army of cats. Not that many, just about 800 or so, just stalking me around. That would be pretty cool. I think so. That'd be pretty amazing. But yeah, enough of my dreams. I have a little thing to test out. So you have some terracotta. Why? Hardened clay. It will forever be called hardened clay. So I want to try this. So hopefully this is going to work. And I need all of my brick blocks. So I'm thinking something like this. I must say I'm not a fan of this. It looks a bit weird. Yeah, I'm not sure. I know I've already tried with the granite, so... And quite frankly, it looks horrible. I could just tear down this little chimney up here and just show you really quickly, actually. That sound I made, what the heck was that? The crumbly granite, it kind of fits, but it kind of doesn't. When I'm looking at this now, like, I know for a fact that I thought that granite was horrible, a horrible choice for this wall thing, but now when I'm looking at it here, it doesn't look that bad actually. But the hardened clay, I think it's too clean. Like, it's too much of a contrast between these, like, bricks. They have a lot of patterns and things like that, and this is just plain. So I think that is why my brain doesn't like this. So instead of me just staying here and rambling for 20 more minutes, I want to know what you guys think about this. Should we keep the granite or should we keep the hardened clay? Do you like it both? Should we just remove it and just have bricks? For now, I'm just going to remove it and have bricks, but if you want me to put in some block variations in this little thing, then just tell me so in the comments. Back to normal, and I have also restored the little chimney up there. So what I want to do now is get a little path going. So I want this place to be mostly lit up. I think I really would like there to be some nice lighting so I don't have to worry about getting killed or shot by skeletons or mobs or nonsense like that. So let's start a little pathway. Maybe we want some of these andesite blocks in here. Maybe we want a couple of gravel blocks. Because I kind of want there to be a pathway like this too. So something like that we want, and probably some gravel and things like that. And we can also build up a little bush. Maybe right here, actually. My nemesis. I heard him. Must investigate. I see him. Stupid Enderman. Don't like him. So a little bit of life like that. I think that looks pretty cool, actually. So maybe the bush was about here in the beginning, and it just grew over this, and just always put a little bit of bush down in the ground, because I think that looks pretty nice, actually. I see you, guy. This guy wants to build my path. Okay, I don't like him. He follows me around everywhere. He goes down to my storage room, and he just, like, he's really rude. He says some really mean things, and I can't sleep at night, guys. I can't sleep at night because this guy is horrible. But I want to talk to you guys a little bit while we build this little pathway. So in Sweden, currently, it is beautiful weather. It's like sunny outside, and it's like 15 degrees outside, and that is lovely. I love spring. Like the flowers and the birds and the mosquitoes come to life. Oh, my enemy. But I love spring. I really, really like it. It even smells different. Like, it's so weird. But I have always loved spring, and maybe it has something to do with me being born in May. So probably something to do with that. I just really enjoy the grass growing and the leaves turning green and all the flowers popping up, and just everything comes to life, and everybody, it's like it seems to be a little bit of a happier period or something. I don't know, I just always liked spring. So I have a little question for you guys. What is your favorite season of the year? Mine is spring. Oh, okay, yep, that happened. Mine is spring, but what is yours? I'm just laying down a little bit of pathway here. So I kind of like a little bit of every season. Like, the winter is nice with all the snow and things like that, and the summer is nice because it's pretty warm usually. You can go without a like jacket or something, or a hoodie or something on, so that is pretty nice. Like, all of the seasons, have you thought about this, but it actually smells different in the air. Like, if you go outside and it's autumn, it smells differently. Hi. Okay, this guy's making me nervous. Spring is my absolute favorite season of the year. So what is yours? Is it winter? Is it fall? Is it summer? Most people like summer, I think. Is it spring like mine? Or is it something in between? I don't know if there could be something in between, but is it something in between? I would like to know that. So this pathway is coming along a little bit. I'm not the best at talking and building at the same time. It's like my brain confuses everything, but I will get there eventually. Ooh, this looks kind of nice. Kind of messy. Kind of how I like it. So maybe we put some stone here. Like, look at just that little detail. What that does to this. Isn't it amazing? Like, it's just a subtle little thing. We can even put like some... I don't think I have stone with me, but we could put some pressure plates on here as well. That could be pretty cool. Kind of want to put a grass here or something. So the idea is that this pathway is maybe a little bit worn down. It was a full pathway maybe once, and now it has been a little bit dilapidated. I think that's the word for it. So maybe this has been really badly maintained. Like, we have the machine inside that is supposed to be something from maybe 1920 or something like that. I don't know. It's supposed to be really old. So maybe this building is also really old, and maybe the inside is renovated or something. But yeah, I like that. So the pathway is, of course, also a little bit broken down and things like that. Also, we need to put some of this coarse dirt here, because I usually like to put some coarse dirt underneath of my bushes, because it looks like there's actually a garden thing. So let's put a little bit of this here, and a little bit of this here. maybe even a little bit here. It's a subtle little change, but it goes a long way, and it is getting dark outside. So I think I will continue with this little pathway, and I will be back with a little progress update for you. And welcome back. And I got a little bit carried away as per usual. I'm sorry about that. But I said I was going to finish the pathway. I finished a lot more than just the pathway, but let's take a little look at this. So we have this little pathway here. It's kind of nice, kind of old and just worn down, and there's some stone missing and things. And I have this little fence. It's very broken down, and I think it suits kind of well with this factory also being a bit broken. And I maybe should have put andesite here instead of granite, but I actually think this fits. Like, it's a nice fence. I like it. Kind of like it. So we have our little pathway here, and we have, very sparingly, maybe I should remove some of the dandelions as well, because I think this might be a little bit too much with this here. Yeah, this looks a little bit more balanced. So we have some rocks, and we have some more rocks, and this is actually backlit, so here's a little torch under this, and that is why we don't have a lot of mobs here. There's still a lot of mobs. I have to light this up, or I will just leave it be, maybe. Lighting up this whole place is a lot of work, but we have our little bush here, and it looks kind of fancy actually. So it leads into the factory and the little rude kitty. Let's close the door and never look back. So with this little pathway, I took it back to the backside because I wanted there to be a kind of lunch room. Not really, but like a place where the employees could just sit down and relax and have their coffee or something like that. So I had a little... Okay, so I got really confused of what this thing is called. I know it's called a parasol in Swedish, and it is actually called a parasol in English as well. So confusion, but yeah, we can look at this when it's dark too. That's kind of neat. I think, yeah, I'm alone on the server, so we don't have to worry about anybody sleeping. So this is a little room, not really room, a little space where employees can just sit down and just relax after a long day at the creeper factory, feeding all the cats and keeping the maintenance things and trying to fix the holes in the wall and things like that. So we have a little bit of light here. It looks kind of fancy. This is a little bit more dark, so I didn't want to put so much focus on this. And we have a little bit of light here as well. So it's kind of moody, kind of how I like it, but it is not like extremely moody. It's still a little bit lit. So that is cool. And this is just, yeah, looks kind of nice, but nighttime, daytime. And I saw our friend again. Wow. You see him? That guy is stalking me, and I think there's a creeper sneaking up on me somewhere. And here is a little bird's eye view of everything, and I can see you down there, creeper. You should be dead inside of the factory, but you are not. You escaped, haha. But this is what we accomplished so far, so now I kind of want to do something else. I need to get my nether portal really situated because I have a long, really long tunnel, and it kind of it's not like a shortcut. It's like you have to go the really long way around. So I have to make that more efficient. So I want to dig out a little area in the nether, so let's hyperspace into nether. Hyperspace, wow, Star Wars nerd in there. And we have arrived in the nether, and this portal is in the wrong direction. I would love to have it facing this way instead, because as it is now, I have to go this way, all the way down here, and then all the way down there, and then I have to go back. So spawn is actually that way, so technically I could probably connect it up into another tunnel. I never thought about that, but I think I will just turn this portal over, so let's do that really quickly. I think I can just... Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I brought flint and steel, and that is pretty good because I am going to need it. Let's just turn this whole thing. Portal is turned, and I just need to light it up. Light it up, light it up. Do you want to go through here and just see if this works? Yeah, I think so. Oh, yeah. Hi, Beanie. This is a great start. The other thing that I want to do is just dig in this direction, and we should actually hit the other tunnel pretty soon. pretty soon. With pretty soon, I mean like probably 500 blocks or so. It's a long way to that tunnel, so I'm pretty far out. But I have a little thing to try and fix. I think Wafflestick pointed this out. I'm always carrying these carrots. And actually, he thought there was something special with them. Like they had special powers or something. So now I'm going to reveal my little secret. Yes! There are special powers in these carrots. So I am going to demonstrate these special powers that this carrot has. So, special powers carrot, please do your magic. All the special powers carrots have summoned a little tunnel, and what a glorious tunnel this is. This is actually pretty far from where I originally had my tunnel. I just have to have these carrots because I might get hungry. So back here is where I had my tunnel originally, and just imagine like going all this way from over there to here and then just walking and then walking this way too. So that is definitely an improvement. For now, I'm just going to close this off so we don't go further than we have to, because I don't think there's anybody living in this area except for me. So yeah, this is good. With the help of these special powers carrots, we have twice as much fun. Also, we have completed this little project, and I have one more thing that I want to do in today's episode, and I just have to say a huge thank you to these special powers carrots. They are absolutely amazing, and I actually think we need to share these a little bit more than we already do. So yes, we are here in Spawn, and I think we need to do something a little bit special for these carrots, these special powers carrots. So I have a little idea. I kind of want to build a little thing here, so let's just start with replacing... Ooh, that needs carpet too. I have some carpet, so that is good. Let's start with replacing a lot of this. Why am I breaking this with an ender chest? This is so pointless. So let's start with replacing this for a little bit of orange, I believe. Aha! Looking pretty nice and pretty fancy. So I have a little idea. And this derp didn't even bring item frames. Wow. And this derp ran all the way home for some item frames, so now we have that. So the idea for this little stall is that we have a little fan base going for the special powers carrots. So we have the special power carrots official fan banner. We have replica of the special powers carrot. We have some carrot cake, of course. Why would we not have carrot cake? And also, grow your own special powers carrot kit. Isn't that amazing? It doesn't really work to put carrots in the flower pots, but yeah. So let's begin with putting maybe an item frame here and here. And we have some of these. It's not difficult to... It almost looks like a face. I love it. I want to put a button or something here. That would be pretty cool. So we have the special powers carrot merch shop. So this is the official thing. And we are going inside of this... Oh, you can reach it. That's good. So inside of this chest, we are going to put some things. I need to put some of these maybe in here. That could look pretty cool. Pretty nice. Do we have some lighting in here, actually? No, it's really dark in here. So let's put some torches down here as well. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but it works. So there's a carrot thing. I like it. So let's take a couple of these. And this, of course. So let's just put in some banners. So maybe we have the carrot cake in the middle. And all of this is going to be free, by the way, so you can just pick it up. I'm not going to charge anything for this. Ooh, that's an uneven number, isn't it? Ooh, that's not good. But let's do this. And maybe we have the special carrot banners up here. And the replica of the things. Ooh, this is fancy. So you can take couple of carrots or just one or something like that, and yeah, that's a little carrot merch shop. I don't think I've ever done something like this before, but we have to cherish this little carrot because it is very important, and I'm going to keep this. for myself. And also I have a little thing for the Mr. Waffle himself. Maybe I should just put... Yeah, let's do that. Let's just give him a couple of things here. Not carrot cake, he has to fetch that himself, but let's write a little sign here as well, I think. All merch is free as long as you worship the special powers carrot. And you can also see the name here, so the SPC shouldn't be that much of a problem, I think. So this is pretty nice. I like it. It's weird. I love it so much. So yeah, let's just put this here. And actually, let's go and drop off a little thing for Waffles. So I found a little thing while I was googling for these carrot banners. So I found this thing. Yeah, it's a coffee mug or a bowl of noodles or something. I would like to see it as a coffee mug. So thank you, server. Coffee for Waffle. I'm going to just leave this here along with a replica of the special powers carrot and the SPC official fan banner. I think he's going to be really happy for that. So Waffle, you got mail. Check your mailbox. It's important. Maybe. And that is about everything I have time for this episode. So I hope you enjoyed this little episode, and I hope you enjoyed the little merch shop. I loved the little projects, like just taking on small projects instead of taking on a large one, and that's good if you have a limited amount of time as well, as I did today. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until next time, eat your broccoli, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.